Left behind or left with nothing, dropped off here in D.C. That's been the reality for thousands of migrants the last few months. Volunteers have stepped up to house, clothe, and feed them, but they're calling on the city to do more.
As Jess Arnold reports now, the D.C. Council is also calling on the mayor to act.
They arrived just like these families on a bus at Union Station. They didn't give us food, they didn't give us clothes, they didn't help us, they didn't tell us how to put a roof over our heads. This couple asked us to protect their identities as they try to build a life here. They traveled all the way from Cuba. All I want is to work, find my own job where I know every day I'm going to come back to a happy home. For all three of them, her baby girl is past due. Muy duro, muy duro, muy duro. They're grateful, though, that the Migrant Solidarity Mutual Aid Network connected them with Mara.
Just looking at her and him, I was reminded of that story, the nativity story, and how there was no room at the inn. And I was just, there's going to be room at this inn.
They've been staying with her for 2 months.
I have a heart and I have space in my house. So clearly I'm going to show up. And they've been taking care of me just as much as I'm taking care of them.
The Mutual Aid Network says it's been up to them to make sure these families don't end up on D.C. streets. They say they've poured more than $200,000 of their own funds into helping about 3,400 migrants since April.
Trying to greet people with dignity.
FEMA awarded another group, SAMU First Response, a grant to help, but they say it's not enough. The managing director says their shelter in Montgomery County is almost always at capacity, especially with up to 250 people a day coming in. The Mutual Aid Network is calling on D.C. to do more.
D.C. says that they're a sanctuary city, and they haven't shown up.
Until they do, volunteers like Mara will offer the helping hand.
Thanks
to her, we have a roof now.
Jess Arnold reporting. Councilmember Nadeau is chairing a meeting on July 22nd before the Council of Governments to figure out how to respond as a region. Now, all of this comes after groups like the Migrant Solidarity Mutual Aid Network sent a list of demands to the D.C. government. We're still waiting for a response from the mayor.